Look who's with me, Mr. Ed Sheeran. Nice to meet you. Like, should we do a formal handshake? That's nice.
Met.
I know, it's nice, it's great. I'm quite excited. I'm a little bit nervous because, like, I don't know, you've kind of been a part of my life, everyone's life for a while.
Oh.
And then now you're here in front of me.
Well,
what should we talk about?
You shouldn't be nervous. Have you heard I'm a nasty person or something?
No, that's the thing, you're too nice, so you're kind of like,
so why are you nervous?
Oh, I don't know, I just want to be friends, you know? Like at the end of this, I'll be like, look, man.
That might not happen.
Yeah, damn it.
Sorry.
I'm going to have to try really hard. Well, no, I've got a few things I wanted to talk about, but is there anything that you want to talk about? How have you found New Zealand?
I just love being back. I love being back. It had top 3 career highlight was doing the song for The Hobbit, and
yeah.
I've just fallen in love with the place since then.
Amazing. Well, because you're a fan of a TV show that I love as well, Game of Thrones.
Yes.
And I saw that you got given a sword the other day, which is amazing. But are you going to write a song for maybe Game of Thrones? That would be amazing.
No. There was talks ages ago of me going and being an extra, which could have been cool. But every time they shoot is always the time that I tour in the UK. I don't know why it's
just always
like that.
Matches up.
Yeah, but I've got that time off this year, so I'm gonna hound them. But this was like 3 years ago that someone said I could do it, so I don't know if the offer's there
You could be
anymore.
the guy that comes in and then just like hooks up with Khaleesi or something like that. I mean, if I was going to be on Game of Thrones, that's what I'd want to do.
Yeah. I don't know, because Khaleesi's now hooking up with the other dude that I think would crush your skull if you did.
So you'd be, if you cut his lunch. No, you could just be like, hey mate, can you just stop blocking me? I'm just going to swoop on in there. And
and then he'd get out his circuit. He had this, no, who was the new guy? Dario Naharis? No.
Yeah.
One of them.
Yeah. But do you know like Kit, Jon Snow and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, I met him, I took a piss next to him in New York, and I met Richard, who plays Robb Stark. I had a piss next to him as well. Those are the 2 that I met. And I remember being there and just being like,
what is going on?
And then realising that I'm staring at a dude taking a piss and being like, But Maisie, the girl that plays Arya Stark, she's come to a few shows. She was actually on, if you watch the Glastonbury footage of my gig, she's on someone's shoulders, like, for the whole thing. It's
just
weird.
Getting right into
it's weird, yeah, seeing someone who's on such a big TV show just on someone's, it was quite cool.
That's awesome. What was it like just standing next to them pissing? Were they like touching the water and stuff? Were they that big or?
No. I went out with both of them afterwards, and I had a night with Kit in 2 nights with Kit in New York actually. They were pretty wild, and then it was V Festival with Richard, so we had some fun.
That's good. Yeah, and we'll leave it there. Well, something else that you do with your mates, which I saw that you did. You mentioned in another interview with that guy Nardwa. Amazing interview. But I saw that you basically just for a laugh sometimes just put a word out there on Twitter just as a trend, just as a laugh, and you got chewies trending or something like that.
Yeah.
And it was just like a random word that you're like, let's get it trending.
Yeah. That Nardwa interview was like 3 years ago, so I've kind of stopped doing that. I want to get snazzy back.
Snazzy. Yeah. Well, because we, like, as a show, we got moist trending in New Zealand. Moist, yeah, we just thought that would be a funny word. Around Christmas, we got sack trending, because, like, Santa's sack, but moist just the word sack. Yeah.
Moist sack.
Moist sack. Those are the words we got trending.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Have you ever had a moist sack?
Wow, you know, after sport, you know, I guess, yeah. Gets...
It's all right. I told you we'd have innuendo.
We would have innuendo, and we're trying to keep the G rating of the show. Something that you might enjoy is a segment called the scraping of the bottom of the barrel questions, and I've got a whole bunch that you can read out next.
Scraping of the moist sack.
Scraping of the moist sack. Well, we'll do that while the songs are playing, and then we'll come back and do the segment. All right, brilliant. This is Bloodstream, Rudimental, and Ed Sheeran. Welcome back to the show, Ed Sheeran with me, and this is our barrel.
What happened to the pirate?
Well, I don't know what happened to the pirate. I think the game...
you'd always have your buckaroo set at home, and it would just be the horse, and you'd be like, well, what?
What, now what?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is half of a game, but we're just using the barrel for, well, it's basically just a vehicle for us to ask you ridiculous questions.
The bottom of the barrel
questions.
Yeah, I get it.
But good barrel. But so, may or may not have ridden these. I mean, if you like them, then I may have...
Well, they're not even in the barrel, they were just on the top.
Yeah, the barrel doesn't even work, they're just sitting there.
Our fish is called Pharrell Gilliams. Except that, no, it doesn't say Gilliams.
No. Oh no, I spelled that wrong. Yeah, it's Gilliams.
Thoughts on renaming him Ed Sheeran? Yeah, if you want to. I was trying to think of a clever, witty name.
That was the cleverest I could
That's
come
what
up
you
with.
should do. That's what you should do on Twitter. We shouldn't trend moist or sack. You should do best fish names.
Best fish name.
Which you mix in with
Puns.
yeah, with artists' names. So it would be like
Well, like you could do like Ellie Goldfish, like
yeah,
like that kind of stuff could work. I
that
guess.
sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Send them in.
I had another hashtag
end.
idea, which is totally unrelated, which is Marty and Ed in bed, and we fold out this couch and then we lie in bed together. But anyway,
And then
like that, we'll do
I'll give you
that.
a moist sack. Yeah, let's do
Yeah,
that.
yeah, that
What-
could lead to the other hashtags.
Was Little Things written about One Direction's Little Things? Did you know Harry leaked that picture himself?
Did
Yeah, he leaked his own picture.
He's purposely making a
He
fuss.
definitely hasn't got a little thing, so no, I did not write little things about little things. I think it's amazing that he was just like, no one knows, I'm just going to tell everyone. So.
Fantastic. Well, why wouldn't you if you've got it?
Marty's so pale you can see his heart beating when he takes his shirt off. Is this the same for you? Yeah, I'm pretty pale. I'm pretty pale. I glow in the dark.
Yeah, same.
You
Yeah,
can
very
see
much
me.
the same.
See me
Sometimes
in
when
the
people
dark
take a photo of me, then the flash, like when they take a photo, it's so bright that you can't actually see me. It reflects back that
I'm like
brightly.
that. I'm like that. But I think, stick with what you're given. God made you pale for a reason, and yeah.
I think the reason is to make everybody else look browner. We're like a confidence booster.
Yeah.
So like a girl comes sits next to us, and then she's like, "Oh, I'm not feeling that tanned," and then you're like, "Well, look at my forearm," and then she's like, "Oh, I am brown. Fantastic.
Does
Thanks
that
for making you
does
feel
that ever
better."
work for you?
I'd like to think so.
Yeah.
No.
No.
I'll try. I'll keep battering. Keep on it.
I'd say so. How exciting was it when your name ends up at... How exciting is it that your name ends up at the end of heaps of words? How do you mean?
So it's like we're gonna go somewhere, and it's like, oh, you're headed that way, and then ed is at the ed's at the end of all sorts of words.
Yeah.
That's a shocker.
Whatever you've been sticking in the stuff you've been cooking, I want to have some.
You want to have a little bit of that?
Some.
Well, I think we
I
can
like
only
it.
do that if we're friends at the end of this all. Another question that I have, because you're going to do a show in Auckland tonight, is it hard with, because your songs that you write, right, they're kind of like experiences in your life, and you're like, sweet, had an experience, wrote about it, now I've that's my way of venting, got rid of it. Is it kind of like performing those songs? Does it get a bit tiring, like having to relive the moments the whole time?
No, because I feel like when the song's out there, it belongs to the general public, and it's their own meaning to the song. Like Thinking Out Loud, I wrote specifically about one thing, and now it's this person's first dance, and this person's first kiss, or this person's funeral song. It belongs to lots of different people. So when you play it now, it's less of a personal thing and more of a shared thing. I guess.
So it's like just like you put it out there and then it's everybody's just to enjoy.
I guess so, yeah.
That's quite nice, isn't it? Well,
Yeah.
enjoy your show tonight in Auckland.
Thank
It's
you.
so nice meeting you. And come back again soon. Enjoy your holiday. You got a holiday coming up.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's 4 days.
Yeah.
days,
Hey,
it's
look,
enough.
you take every day you can get, can't
It's
you?
enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
enough.
it's like touring the world's that hard,
Yeah. Well, I mean, we just haven't stopped. We just haven't stopped since last April. Since I was last here, actually, we just haven't stopped. I had a couple of weeks off at Christmas, but I think it'd be good for my crew as well, because they've been
need a
going
rest.
pretty hard. Yeah.
And will you be in England for the Rugby World Cup?
When's the Rugby World Cup?
October.
Yeah. I will be in England for the Rugby World Cup.
Fantastic.
Good, actually, because I had a whole load of England players turn up to an O2 gig, and they said, "Don't worry, thanks for the free tickets. Don't worry, we'll get you free tickets." And in my head, I was like, "I'm not going to be around for it," but I am.
You are.
I'm going to take the piss. I'm going to be like, "I want to go to the final, and I want 16 tickets." Yeah.
And me and my mates are all going to come. Do your mates come with you on tour?
No, I mean, I've got the people I employ are my friends, but it's not like you. Yeah. I don't know.
But they'll all be there with you.
I'm not like lonely. I'm not lonely.
It's good. Promise. Hey, Ed, we'll let you run away. Thank you so much, and nice to meet you.
Thank you.
And this tea, I think it's getting cold. It's been sitting there for a while now. Is it good, New Zealand cuppa?
No, it's still pretty hot. No, this doesn't look. I'm happy it's tea. I'm happy it's
Yeah.
tea. I'm happy it's tea.
We'll
But if
see.
you want a good cup of tea, you have to go to like up north in England, Manchester. It's still too hot, so I'm just going to leave
Okay,
it.
we'll let it cool down. We'll see you after the break.